The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18-plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi. Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
It is so good to be back in the Stone Zone after spending almost a week in Washington, D.C. I want to thank Jake Novak for very capably stepping in here and hosting the show, but I've been able to call in and give minute-to-minute reports on my visits to the Oval Office and the general tenor of things in Washington, D.C. When I went in to see the president, I guess it was Wednesday, although I was there a couple of days, he was in the middle of a meeting with Doug Burgum, the Secretary of the Interior, and about 4 or 5 suits from the Interior Department, and they were on easels. There were all of these renderings of the Washington, D.C. waterfront, and all spread across the president's desk were blueprints and other documents and renderings pertaining to his redoing the waterfront. I saw Donald Trump, the real estate mogul, as opposed to Donald Trump, the president, but he's still a visionary. He's saying things like, well, look, I want infinity stairs going into the water right here. I don't want pole lighting. I want stadium lighting. But, Doug, I don't want anybody falling in the water, so maybe we should have a railing along here. Now, here, over here where the restaurant is, that's in the wrong place. The restaurant should be over here. The amphitheater, on the other hand, should be over here. And then I want trees. I want lots of trees. Doug, what kind of trees do we have? And Secretary Burgum said, well, sir, we could certainly put in cherry blossoms. And Trump said, no, cherry blossoms look like, all but 2 weeks a year. I don't want cherry blossoms. What other kind of trees can we have? And Burgum says, well, Mr. President, you can have whatever kind of trees you want. Trump said, I want a lot of trees. And I think we need to take a lot of those statues we have of great American heroes that are in storage, controlled by the National Archives. We want them where Americans can see them. And he pulled out a list of all those statues of greats, the founding fathers, and so on. I did notice that Robert E. Lee was on the list, but he was not among those that the president chose. I think it's a great idea. I mean, this statuary is beautiful. It was created by artisans through the decades, and the American people should have a chance to enjoy them. He's redoing the entire waterfront of Washington, D.C. And the last thing he said to Burgum before he ended that meeting and my meeting began was, Doug, I always say you'll never go broke investing in on-water real estate. So it was really great to see.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.